Just what we needed, an oil shock. What happened in the oil market and why is it collapsing? First, we need to know and we need to remember that before the coronavirus was even a headline, the oil was already weak. Despite the drone attack on Saudi Arabia, despite the Iran crisis with the United States, despite the disruptions in Libya, disruptions in Venezuela, etc., the reality is that oil prices were not able to rise to the levels that oil producers wanted them to. More importantly, that the weakening of global demand growth was already evident in the estimates of the IEA, etc. So first, it was an already weak market. Second, the coronavirus generates a significant impact on the imports from the largest importer of commodities, which is China. And that affects prices fundamentally in the short term and in the spot price. Third, the meeting at Vienna of the OPEC members and their allies or associates was a disaster. And why? Because a new cut that was proposed was going to be a burden fundamentally on Russia and on Saudi Arabia, and this was not something that Russia would consider acceptable, and that should not be acceptable in any case when Iran and Iraq are not following the guidance of these of the other members. So this is an important factor. In any case, what we see right now is that Saudi Arabia is mentioning that they will increase output to more than 10 million barrels a day. Russia will continue producing as much as they are, and we need to be very aware that short-term price disruptions are not going to change this mentality, because most of these producers don't sell at spot prices. Most of these producers also can take leverage and can address the situation with a higher production to gain market share.